Okay, I just found out today that the DWR, Department of Waterland Resources, said that there's nothing to worry about, that they're releasing, or they're not going to release the water because we didn't have enough cold storms this year, winter storm, so they're not going to release the water, apparently, or they will if they have to, but they don't plan on it. But what I discovered off this one lady's page, her name is Millie, is that there's these 3 other smaller dams, and there's 3 powerhouses, and they connect to the Feather River, or they flow into the Feather River, and the Feather River flows all the way to Marysville, and the water from the Feather River, the farmers take that and they soak their crops with it, irrigate their crops with the water, and the water has to be a certain temperature, otherwise it'll kill their crops. And that's so far what's on the information board for why maybe they haven't released the water. And then the DWR released a statement on Friday that the emergency spillway is almost done, but they will only release water through the main spillway if needed. And that's what they said. And because it's not enough heavy storms, I guess they want to conserve the water, and there's people that have rights to the water. And that's, I guess, their reason. But I look at people that, her name is Susan, and she has a live feed, and she doesn't think that everything's okay. I guess she's willing to drive all the way to Oroville from wherever she's from to go take pictures of the dam because she doesn't think everything's fine. But the AOE, or whatever it's called, they think everything's fine. I mean AOC, I'm sorry, AOC, anything I'm saying, but they think everything's fine. The Army of Engineers, they think everything's fine, so everything's fine. So, but there's a storm coming Sunday, and they think that, according to the forecast, that Paradise, the bird spot, is going to get flooding, that they're going to get hit hard with water, and some people are worried about the water from there flooding and flowing into the Oroville River, like this other lake called Lake Allamore. I think it's called Allamore. Is going to flow. It's going to flow really deeply into the Oroville, Lake Oroville, and it's going to make the dam break. But I don't know. And then there's people that are coming on there saying, "Oh, they should tear the whole dam apart" or whatever. I don't know. Onto Susan's page where the live feed is. I watch it, but it's like frustrating because you can't see anything because they won't let anybody in. They won't let drones or anything take pictures. But there are people on the lake that are boating today, so because it's a nice day, and they probably want to utilize the time they have before the storm comes. And I'll blame them. I guess they want to enjoy themselves. You can't live your life in fear every day that something terrible is going to happen. So, and I'm sure the people boating know about the situation over there with the dam. So I'm guessing. So, anyways, I guess all's well according to the DWR and the Army of Engineers, that everything's fine and that the dam is fine and the spillway's fine. But there's that Scott Cahill that says it's not fine. But kind of leaves me dumbfounded. I'm like, okay, so we should just not worry about it, rest our heads, and just do our daily lives and not think about it, and let the DWR and the AOE handle the situation, and everything's hunky-dory. We'll see, right? We'll see on Sunday what that storm does. If it doesn't do anything, then more power to the AOE and more power to DWR. And they have it under control. So according to them, everything's fine. So I guess if you want to look at their website or their YouTube page, you can see for yourself what they said, that everything's fine. But I don't know. Other people that are buying it, but people that don't, or people that have come onto my YouTube page and said I'm nuts and all that, I guess I should take my pills, or I don't take any pills, so I just feel very passionate about it. But since I saw the DWR report and the Army Engineers report, it kind of leaves me like, okay, well, they say everything's fine, then I guess it's fine. And you look it up and they say everything's fine. The water level is only 892 feet. It hasn't barely risen since the last time we checked a few days ago. So I guess everything's fine, right? we'll see. But Sunday will be the deciding factor. If we could make it through Sunday and nothing bad happens to the dam, I guess it'll hold.